I like to watch him. He's on his bed, eyes open, staring at the ceiling with a kind of frustration that, over the past couple of nights, has become touched with a thin film of terror. He does not look at me, ever. Maybe he thinks I'll just go away if he pretends I'm not here. It's almost cute, that infantile desperation. It's been 3 days since he last slept, and I think he's starting to understand why. He knows what he's done. The traces of his transgressions are scattered all around his little room. The candles, the incense, the purified blade, and the tiny cut he inflicted upon his middle finger to produce that oh-so-essential drop of blood that helped bring me into being. It's been 3 days now. On the 4th night, he begins to understand. He is exhausted but sleepless. His dry eyes kept fixed to the ceiling. His fists clench and unclench on the bedspread, anxious, sick for sleep as the hours pass before him. I chuckle from my corner, and he shudders, his sunken eyes widening just slightly. But he doesn't dare to turn his head, pretending he heard nothing. He doesn't want to look at me again. That one glance is what has kept him awake these long nights, and that image, burned in his mind, will continue to disturb his slumber for as long as I will it. I have taken that small bit of human pleasure from him, and I will keep it. It is only fair, since he woke me from my eternal slumber. He took my sleep from me, and I'll take his from him. I drag my nails across the floor, and a very small, quiet sob erupts from his throat. Pleased, another rumble of laughter passes between my bared teeth, and he clamps his eyes shut tight. It has only been 3 days. The fun part hasn't even started yet. I can wait. We have all the time in the world. Don't look up at the mirror. You know how that always goes. They look up at the mirror, and it's right there behind them. Just stare down and turn the sink handle. Reach over for the towel. No, whatever you just felt isn't there. Bring your hand back. You don't need to dry them anyway. You're going to bed. Keep your head down. Keep your hair over your face like a visor. Look at your feet when you turn around. Now pull open the door. Don't look ahead down the hall. Of course, it'll be standing right there watching you. Just keep looking down. Act like you're half awake. Maybe you can fool it. Turn left and go straight ahead. Don't look down the left or right halls as you reach your door. Don't even indulge your peripheral vision. Just get there. Go to your computer and turn off the screen. You know exactly where the switch is. Don't look at what's flashing on the screen. You know that whatever is on there isn't what you left on it. Just kneel and hold the power button. Should only take about 5 seconds or so. Come on. Now turn and walk to your dresser just like before. No, don't look at its feet. Look at yours. Keep looking down and walking. Don't walk too slow. Don't walk too fast. Pull off your shirt. Don't take forever getting the thing off. Do it quickly. Same with your pants. Careful. Don't trip yourself. Open the drawer and just put them both in. Who cares if it's just the one for shirts? Don't look at what else is in there. Just close it. Some of the shirt got caught at the top. Open it again. Shove it in. Close it. Okay, now turn again. Look down. Don't stand too close to the bottom of the bed. Don't let it grab your ankles. Just get on the bed. Now move the pillows and lie on your side with your back to the wall. Keep your eyes closed. Ignore the freezing wall. Grip the covers from the inside tightly in case it tries to pull them off. Keep your eyes shut. Don't listen to it. Go to sleep. My mattress is narrow, single-sized, with room for only myself. I used to have a lovely queen-sized bed, but that was before. How big is your bed? She asked me while we shared a bench and waited for the bus. I thought she might be soliciting me at first, but then she went on. Trapped by unwritten social conventions, I had to stay put and listen. Her eyes were bloodshot, and the bags under them could have passed for bruises. It was clear she hadn't slept for quite some time. She told me that we get used to luxury far too quickly. We take for granted the electric lights, the sturdy walls, and the security systems of our houses, the plush couches, the big wide beds. Human beings have only lived like this for a very short amount of time. We forget that things weren't always like this, that the world wasn't always ours alone. There are stories of monsters out there in the dark, crawling on the fringes of our well-lit civilization. They want what we have. They've always wanted what we have, and now we have so much. They knock on our flimsy doors and ask permission to come inside, to have a taste of what we gorge ourselves on. Permission must be given for them to enter, but not all invitations are verbal. For example, she said, when I approached this bench, you moved to one side, a silent invitation to sit down. You made room, and that is an invitation. How big is your bed? How much empty space is there? Enough for someone else to get in beside you? Do you roll over to one side in the middle of the night? Do you think? Do you make room? A silent invitation?